What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. We are into the ALCS, and we are playing the Twins. This is gonna be a fight. So here we go. We start off in Target Field up in Minnesota. And of course, yes, all the lovely graphics. Let's get to the game here. And we start off with a dynamic challenge. That seems to be the name of the game here in the postseason. Almost every at-bat has been dynamic or boss battle challenge. Runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the first against Simeon Woods-Richardson. And we're going to go for driving in the run. Why the heck not? Woods-Richardson does hit 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch to the left side. That'll be 2, 5, 4, and 3. They go around the horn for the double play, but it does advance the runner to third that was on second. Just not the way we wanted to get that done. Bottom of the second, we are still scoreless here in Minnesota. 2 outs, nobody on. Evan Carter at the plate. He's hitting .278 on the postseason so far. Let's see what he can do with an 0-1 pitch from George Kirby. A shot into shallow center. We come on and make the play. 2 innings have come and gone here in Minnesota, and it is still scoreless. Royals have the only hit so far even. How about that? And here's the boss battle challenge. I should have known that's what was going to happen when I step up to the plate against Woods-Richardson, but here we go. We're going to go for hitting the single here. Getting on base would be nice, but I'm going to try to get a base hit with nobody out and nobody on here in the top of the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped into deep right field. Right fielder running back towards the track, towards the wall. And it's gone. How about it? Leadoff homer in the top of the fourth puts the Royals on top. 1-0. Second home run of the postseason here, and I will take that any old day of the week. Only 364 feet, but that clears the wall in right field here in Minnesota. Will we get the green line? That's the big question. Oh, there's the slow-mo. Come on. Aw, no green line. Come on, game. Give a Ginger what he likes. All right. Bottom of the fourth. Still a 1-0 ball game. Runner on third with nobody out here. Josh Young at the plate for the Twins. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .261 on the postseason. And even if this is a flyout, it's going to be hard to do a double play, but we shall see. 0-1 pitch on the way from George Kirby. That's a shot into shallow center field. There's the catch. Throw to the plate is on the money. And it's in time. Got him. Fly him out. Throw him out. Double play to keep it a 1-0 ball game. That is a thing of beauty, if I do say so myself. Oh, such a beautiful throw. Right at the catcher and plenty of time. Oh, I love it. Dynamic challenge time as we step up to the plate here in the top of the sixth. Let's see what I can do against Simeon Woods-Richardson this time around. I'm just going to go for getting on base this time. I don't think I'm going to have 2 homers against him, but I've been wrong before. First pitch of this at-bat. There's one into right field again. Right fielder slow to react, but he gets there in time to make the play. And it's an L9 on the old line score for me. Oh well, smile wave. Yep, he takes off the cap like, yeah, I didn't do nothing out here. Bottom half of the inning, runner on first, 2 away. Austin Rutherford at the plate for the Twins. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a triple. He's the guy I threw out in the previous inning. Huh. At least I'm pretty sure he is. 1-1 the count for him against George Kirby. Let's see if we get another routine fly ball here. It's a shot into left center field over the leaping shortstop. We're going to throw to third. Throw is on the money, but not in time. There are now runners on the corners with 2 away here in the bottom of the sixth. Royals have opened it up in the 7th. They flash back to my 4th inning home run. And Royals are up 4-0 now. Runner on first and 1 away. Carmen Mlodzinski is on the mound for the Twins now. He hits 98 on the four-seamer, 90 on the slider, 95 on the cutter, 90 on his circle change as well. First pitch. Outside with the four-seamer. Easy take there for a 1-0 count. He's going to give me first base for free. I will take it. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Lodzinski. Ah, geez. I swung at a four-seamer above the zone. 1-1 the count. And I was really late on that to boot. Only chance of making a hit was if that was a circle change. Next pitch is a four-seamer off the outside corner at the top of the zone. It's a 2-1 count instead of 3-0 like it should have been if I would have kept the bat on my shoulders. The 2-1 pitch. In the zone, grounded right to second. It'll be a 4-6-3 double play to send us to the 7th inning stretch here in Minnesota. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. Oh, another dynamic challenge. How about that? Seems to be the way of the postseason. 2 outs and runners on first and second as I'm standing in the top of the 9th. I'm 1 for 4 on the day. Stephen Kolek on the mound. And I'm going to try to drive in some runs. It's a 4-2 lead for the Royals here. Kolek hits 96 on the sinker, 96 on the cutter, 86 on the sweeper. First pitch from him. Right to the second baseman. Jeez, can I quit doing that? It's a 4-6 put out at second base. That sends us to the bottom of the 9th. We're still holding on, though. We are leading the Twins by a score of 4-2. We will sim to the end of the game, and our postseason win streak continues. We are up to 6 games now. And we win game number 1 on the road in the ALCS. 1 for 5 day at the plate. Not great, but the solo homer did some wonders, I'd say. Of course, we have to return to the clubhouse, as that is the way the postseason works here in MLB The Show. And we will jump into game number 2 as soon as we can. All right, game number 2. Here we go. A lot of ice in the Royals lineup, but we're still doing good, so I am not going to complain about that at all. All right. Game number 2 has Zebby Matthews on the mound. He's tore me up before quite a few times. So it's probably going to be feast or famine against him here. It's top of the first. It's a boss battle challenge with 2 outs and nobody on. I want to get on base. Let's see what we get with Matthews and his 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Also hits 93 on the cutter, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. There's a shot right to the third baseman. It'll be a 5-3 putout, and the side is retired. Oh, no! First baseman can't come up with it cleanly, and I get on base due to an error, a throwing error at that. That should have been a fielding error by the first baseman, I think. But, hey, we got on base, and we'll take it. Bottom of the second, 2 outs. Runner on first, no score. Carson Benj at the plate. He's hitting .357 on the postseason. Talk about studding it up in the bottom of the lineup. He's got himself a 1-2 count against Drew Thorpe here in Minnesota. Wind up, and the pitch from Thorpe. A deep drive to center field. We rob it. That'll keep this a tie ball game. And the snag is made. Brought back over the wall to retire the side. And just like that, we're heading to the 3rd inning. I'll take it. Top of the 4th. Still no score. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error earlier in the game. First pitch this time around from Zebby Matthews. Outside with the four-seamer just barely. It's a 1-0 count. Got 47 career RBIs against the Twins. Maybe that's because they're a division opponent. We play them quite a bit compared to everybody else. The 1-0 pitch now from Matthews. Oh, we pop one up. A slider on the inner third. Catcher runs over towards the dugout. Reaches in but can't quite come up with it. It's a 1-1 count after a lucky foul tick into the dugout. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Matthews. There's one ripped into right field. That'll be my first hit of the series outside of a homer. We'll take it. A single works just as fine as a home run in my mind. Top of the 5th. Royals up 2-0. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. 2 for 7 on the series. Zebby Matthews still on the mound. Runner on first, 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. There's one cranked into left field. Is this one going to leave the yard? Left fielder's out of room. That's into the cheap seats, boys and girls. It's a 2-run dinger, 3rd homer on the season, or the postseason for me. 410-foot shot into the left field seats. Will we get the green line this time? Not on that view. 12-6 curve just got spanked. Will we get the green line here? No green line there. Do we get another view for a green line? There it is. That's what we like to see. Moonshot into the second deck even. How about it? It's bottom of the fifth. It's a 4-0 lead for the Royals. Zach Geloff is at the plate for the Twins with runners on first and second and one away. Geloff is 1 for 2 on the day, 2 for 6 on the series. Let's see what he can do with the 0-1 pitch from Drew Thorpe. If we can get the fly him out, throw him out double play, that would be nice. There's the fly out part into center field. We're lined up for it. Catch is made, throw to third is on the money and in plenty of time. Fly him out, throw him out, double play, and the side is retired. Oh, I don't think I'll ever get tired of throwing guys out like that. All right, top of the seventh. Flashback to my home run earlier in the game. And here we go. 1 out, nobody on. Carmen Mlodzinski on the mound for the Twins now. First pitch of this at-bat from him. It's a swing and a miss at a slider just above the knees on the outside corner. Mlodzinski does hit 98 on that four-seamer still, 90 on the slider, 95 on the cutter, 90 on his circle change as well. Froze me with a four-seamer on the outside corner, and that one's called a ball, but the other one was a strike? What the heck? Third pitch of the at-bat now. Swing over top of a sweeper in the dirt. It's a 1-2 count in a hurry. Fourth pitch of the plate appearance. We foul off a cutter into foul ground down the right field line. First baseman's got a beat on it. He makes the play, and it's the second out here in the top of the seventh. Bottom half of the inning, 4-1 ball game now. Runner on third and one away. Zach Geloff back at the plate for the Twins. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Lucas Erceg is on the mound for the Royals now. He's throwing an 0-2 pitch to Geloff. Let's see if we can get a routine fly ball here. That it is. Routine fly ball all the way. Catch is made. Throw to the plate is on the money, but not going to be in time. And it's now a 4-2 lead for the Royals after the sac fly by Zach Geloff. Top of the ninth, it's now a 5-2 lead for the Royals. I'm standing in 2 for 4 on the day, 3 for 9 on the series. Enrique Asuncion is now on the mound for the Twins. He hits 92 on the four-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Popped into shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He's got time and space. He makes the play. 2 away now on the top of the ninth. We will sim to the end of the game. And the Royals' win streak in the postseason continues as we've taken the first 2 games here in Minnesota. And we're going to be heading home and only have to take 2 out of the 3 there to go to the World Series. I'll take that. All right, let's get through all this hoopla here. And 3 for 10 on the series now. 2 of my 3 hits being home runs. I'm okay with that. So back to the clubhouse we go. While that's loading in, I'm going to take myself a little swig of caffeination because who doesn't like caffeine? All right, here we go. Game number 3, and we're back at home, and I like that kind of thing. You know, I forgot to remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So let's get into it here. Game number 3. Ranger Suarez getting the call for the Royals today. And he's getting tested in the top of the first. No score yet. Runners on second and third. Only 1 out. And Josh Young at the plate. He's only hitting 200 on the postseason, so we've been keeping him in check most definitely. He's got a 1-2 count. Let's see what the pitch from Suarez gets us here. It's a shot into left center field. We're over to make the play. Catch is made. Throw to the plate. Is on the money. Not in time, though. It's a sac fly for Young as both runners advance, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Twins here with 2 outs in the top of the first. Bottom half of the inning, I get a boss battle challenge. I think I know this guy. Yes, sir, Orlando Peralta. There's 2 outs and nobody on here in the bottom of the first, and I just want to get on base. Peralta hits 96 on the four-seamer, 94 on his two-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. It's a chopper to the left side. Shortstop's going to field that. Oh, and he can't come up with it cleanly. I've got an infield single. As long as they don't consider that an E6. Let's see. Yep, it's a base hit. I'll take it. Top of the third, still a 1-0 ball game. Carlos Correa at the plate for the Twins. He's hitting .258 on the postseason, and he's got a walk so far in this game. Nobody out, nobody on. Full count here for Correa. Ranger Suarez with the payoff pitch. It's a shot into left center field. Can we get there in time? Yes, we can. One away now in the top of the third. Bottom of the fourth, still a 1-0 ball game. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. Runner on first, nobody out. Orlando Peralta still towing the rubber for Minnesota. First pitch of this at-bat from him. And it's a challenge pitch. Four-seamer right down Broadway, and I was late on the swing and fouled it away for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Peralta. Come on, big fella. Oh, man, he's pitching me up. Four-seamer at the top of the zone on the inner third, and it's fouled off again for an 0-2 count. I'm expecting some off-speed in the dirt here, and he's not giving me that at all. Oh, there it is. Almost got away from the catcher to boot. Easy take for ball one, so it's now a 1-2 count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Peralta. Come on, big guy. Swing and a miss at a 12-6 curve below the knees on the outer third. There's the old K next to my name. Gotta love those, right? Top of the fifth, 2-1 lead for the Royals. And Ranger Suarez is still on the bump. Carlos Correa is back at the plate. He's 0-for-1 on the day, hitting .250 on the postseason. 1-1 the count for him. And here's the pitch from Suarez. A shot into left center field. We're there to make the play in the alley, though. One away in the top of the fifth. Bottom of the sixth. The Twins are up 3-2 now. I'm standing in 1-for-2 on the day. Orlando Peralta still on the mound. One out, base is empty. First pitch of the at-bat. I have a feeling he's going to come right after me here. Four-seamer on the outside corner, grounded to short. Throw to first will be in time. That is the second out in the home half of the sixth. Bottom of the ninth, I'm back at the plate again. Dynamic challenge time. Still a 3-2 lead for the Twins. I'm 1-for-3 on the day, hitting .361 in the postseason. Nobody out, nobody on. I need to get on base in the worst way here. Christian Scott is now on the mound for the Twins. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that breaks 90. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside corner, taken for... Oh, called a strike? Dude. Rough call from the home plate umpire. Second pitch of the at-bat. Got me reaching for the slider outside, and there's an 0-2 count in a hurry. Not so sure about that first pitch, though. Man, that kind of chaps my butt cheeks. The two-strike pitch. Ripped to the second baseman. Oh, diving attempt, but he can't come up with it cleanly. And I have another infield single after the middle infielders are not fielding things very well at all. We're going to have to send to the end of the game here because nothing good going for the Royals. Our postseason win streak is snapped at home to boot. Twins win game number 3 by a score of 3-2. We are going to be heading into a game number 4 and definitely number 5 at the very least. Of course, we got to head back to the clubhouse. Single in the first, single in the ninth. Hey, we'll take it. All right, we'll get out of it. Come on. There we go. And playing the next appearance. Here we go. Let's see what we got this time around. Got rid of some of the ice in the lineup, so that's kind of a perk, I suppose. I'm hitting .378 on the postseason now. Goodness me, that is insane. Shane Bieber on the mound for the Royals today. Come on, Biebs. Boss battle challenge for me, though, for my first action in game number 4 here. Bottom of the first, runner on second, one away, no score. And I'm going to go for hitting the single. I'm going to feel a little greedy here against Cody Bradford. He hits 92 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the lefty. Cranked into left field bleachers. Goodbye, baseball. No doubt, dinger. Hooked inside the foul pole in left. Fourth homer on the postseason, third against the Twins. I think they're getting sick and tired of pitching to me here. That'll give the Royals a quick 2-0 lead here in game number 4. Will we get the green line, though? Oh, we even get the green line. Yeah, buddy. Hooked it around the foul pole, and into the cheap seats it goes. All right, top of the second, still a 2-0 lead for the Royals. Runner on first and one away for Evan Carter. He's hitting .267 on the postseason this year. 1-1 to count for him against Shane Bieber. Come on, Biebs, let's see what we got here. You can do it, buddy. There you go. It's a shot into left center field. We're going to get there to make... Oh, no, I'm not going to make the play. Oh, goodness. Right fielder ends up fielding the ball on the warning track. It's going to be a triple for Carter. And the run scores from first after the misplay by me in center. Oh, man. 2-1 lead for the Royals now, though. For an RBI triple. Bottom of the second, it's a 3-1 lead for the Royals. 2 outs and a runner on first for me. I'm already standing in 1-for-1 on the day. Cody Bradford's still on the bump. He's getting tore up with hits galore, I would say. First pitch of this at-bat from him, though. And we foul one to the right side dugout. And it's an 0-1 count. Come on, big fella. Put one in the zone. Let me see if I can put another one in the cheap seats. Oh, we foul away a circle change below the knees. 2 pitches below the knees and 2 swings and foul balls makes for an 0-2 count for me. The 0-2 pitch from Bradford. There's one to the right side past a diving first baseman. I've got a 2-hit day in only the second inning. And we have runners on first and second now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Can we say that's Deuces Wild? 2 hits, 2 on, 2 out, second inning? Sure. Bottom of the fourth, it's a 3-2 ball game now. Royals out in the front. Runners on first and second with 2 away. Cody Bradford somehow still on the mound despite getting tore up from the floor up here. I'd like to drive in some runs. I do like the ribbies. All 3 pitches in my last at-bat were below the knees, but I still got on base. How about it? First pitch this time around. Oh, geez. He goes back to the well below the knees, and I got the swing and a miss this time. 0-1 the count. I have that feeling since he knows I'm swinging his stuff below the knees, he's going to stay down there. Second pitch from him. Well, there's one into right field. That'll get down for a hit. Runner from second, rounds third. He goes for home. It's now a 4-2 lead for the Royals, and we have runners on the corners with 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. I got a 3-for-3 day at the dish. I'll take it, baby. Dynamic challenge time in the bottom of the sixth as I'm back to the plate again. Still a 4-2 lead for the Royals. I got runners on first and second with 2 away again. And I want to drive in the runs. That's just the way it goes for me. B.J. Simmons now on the mound for the Twins, though. He hits 97 on the cutter, 94 on the splitter, 92 on the slider. First pitch. Ripped. Right past the second baseman. Oh, no, it was off his glove. And we got the bases loaded with 2 away here in the bottom of the sixth. And I got a 4-for-4 day at the plate, and it's only the 6th inning. That is insane. Top of the 7th, it's an 8-2 lead for the Royals, so I think somebody went grand salami on us. 1 out, nobody on here for Jonah Bride. He's standing in 0-for-2 on the day, 4-for-14 on the series. 2 of those hits are doubles, so that's decent. He's got a full count with Shane Bieber still on the mound. Wind up and the pitch from Biebs. It's a deep drive to center field. We rob it. That should be a good thing, yeah? We do. That's the second out in the top of the 7th. Home run brought back over the wall again. I think there's only been once in my major league career that I have missed robbing a home run. And I'm back at the plate again in the bottom of the 8th. It's a 9-2 lead for the Royals. I am 4-for-4 on the day with a home run and 3 singles. Now hitting .439 in the postseason. That is nuts. I want to get on base against Bailey Ober here. He hits 94 on the 4-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. It's a chopper to short. They're going to get me out. No, shortstop misplays the ball. And I am 5-for-5 on the day. Oh, no. E6. This time they charge a shortstop with the error. I still reached on the error, but yeah. Dang it, man. I was hoping 5-for-5 there, but whatever. I'm still on base. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Royals win game number 4 in dramatic fashion there. Final score there was 9-2. Yeah, 9-2. The final score was 17 hits from the Royals. My goodness. That's awesome. All right, we're going to head back to the clubhouse. 4-for-5 day at the plate. 9-for-19 on the series. That is nuts. So yeah, we'll head back to the clubhouse, head into game number 5, and see if we can get our butts into the World Series with a W. 640 tokens on that game alone. That's awesome. All right, last game in Kansas City here in the ALCS. And we get Simeon Woods Richardson on the mound for the Twins again. Okay. I had some good luck against him last time. We'll see what happens this time around. Alright, boss battle challenge against Woods Richardson. I don't know if he's fully rested for this, but we shall find out. Bottom of the first, no score. Runner on first and one away. And I'm going to go for hitting the single, because I'm a greedy SOB right now. Woods Richardson still hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. And there it is, 94-mile-an-hour heater on the inner third. Got a piece, fouled it away, as I was very late on the swing. And it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. And swing and a miss. Runner took off for second. He's in there safely. And I've got an 0-2 count, unfortunately. Alrighty. The two-strike pitch now from Woods Richardson. Swing and a miss at a four-seamer at the knees on the inside corner, and there's the K next to my name. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and back to the dugout I go. Bottom of the third, Royals are up 1-0. I'm standing in. 0 for 1 on the day. 1 out, nobody on. Simeon Woods Richardson still towing the rubber for Minnesota. First pitch of this at-bat from him. There's one into right field. Right fielder's running back towards the track. Is he going to run out of room? No, he makes the play on the warning track out there in right field. Just a long and loud F9 on the old line score for me. We come back bottom of the fifth, 2-0 ball game with the Royals out in front. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Runner on first and 2 away. I need a hit in the worst way here against Woods Richardson, as I am 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of this third at-bat. Swing and a miss at a four-seamer on the outer third. He's hitting me with the gas, and I'm not catching up to it. 0-1 the count for me here. Second pitch from Woods Richardson. And we foul away a four-seamer that was above the zone on the inner third. And again, very late on the swing, and it's an 0-2 count. The two-strike pitch. Is he going in the dirt with it? No, there's a slider at the knees on the outer third. It'll be a 6-4 put out at second base to retire the side. And after 5 innings here in Kauffman Stadium, the Royals are up 2-0. All right, top of the 6th is now a 2-1 ball game. George Kirby's on the bump for the Royals. Austin Rutherford at the plate for the Twins. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .294 on the postseason. 1-2 the count for him with the bases empty and 1 away. George Kirby kicks and deals. It's a shot in the left center field. Can we run this one down? I think we will. That's out number 2 in the visitors' half of the 6th. Bottom of the 8th, it's a dynamic challenge for me as I am standing in. The base is empty and nobody out. I'm 9 for 22 on the series, 0 for 3 on the day though. Enrique Asuncion is now on the mound, and I want to get on base. I'm not going to get greedy this time. Asuncion only hits 92 on the four-seamer, and that's the only quick pitch he's got. First pitch is a high heater, four-seamer, well above the zone, swung on and fouled away. 0-1 the count. I should have let that one go most definitely. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big guy. Do something good here. There's one right past the outstretched glove of the third baseman. Goes into the left field corner. We're going to go for 2. Why the heck not? And I am into second base safely after that shot into the left field corner. I'll take it. That keeps the hit streak alive and well. Dynamic challenge time again. Bottom of the 10th, 3-3 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day, or 1 for 4 on the day, with a double and a run scored. There's nobody out and nobody on, and I need to get on base. That's the only way we're going to win, is getting them on and getting them over and getting them in. B.J. Simmons on the mound for the Twins. He still hits 97 on the cutter, 94 on the splitter, 92 on the slider. First pitch of the at-bat. Shot into center field. That should get down for a hit, and it will. I've got a leadoff single here in the bottom of the 10th. I'll take it, baby. We're still studding it up in the postseason here. And it doesn't do us any good as we are tied at 3 in the bottom of the 12th. Runners on first and second with one away. I'm standing in 2 for 5 on the day. And Bailey Ober is back on the bump for the Twins now. I want to drive in the winning run, most definitely. Ober hits 94 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. The shot into right center field. That's going to be a walk-off winner to send us to the World Series. It goes all the way to the wall, and the Royals win in 5 games. Hot diggity. I'll take that any old day of the week. That makes me a very happy camper. We are going to the World Series for the American League. I like it. I like it a lot. That right there is a thing of beauty. Oh, nothing like a walk-off hit in extras to go to the World Series. That feels good. 3 for 6 on the day, 12 for 25 on the series. If that doesn't scream ALCS MVP, I don't know what would. It's 3 home runs. That is nuts. So there you have it. There is the ALCS. It's over, so that means this episode is over. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.